This is your girl, Pam for Christ. The title of this is called "Let Go for Future Blessings," and the reason why I titled this is because I noticed that a lot of people, that don't have the mind of you, meaning if they're not on that level of giving, then they're not gonna understand what you do when you do it, or if God tells you to do something, then you go ahead and you do it. Now, I've this isn't the first time that I've given away something like this. But the first time that I did, in which I'm talking about a car, the first time I gave away a car, God gave me my truck, which was like a week later. He gave me my truck. My good friend, and he passed away in 2008. The one that gave me my truck. I love him so much. But he passed away. But he was the type of person where he had always had two, three cars, and then that's what I call a good friend. And he was like, "Well, baby, where your car at?" And I'm telling him, this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong. And a college buddy of mine, in which we're still friends now. We met like what 18, 19 years ago, something like that. But she actually her brother needed a car, and I gave it to her, but she gave it to her brother, and which, like I told him, you can do whatever you need to do. But he needed a car so he can go back and forth to work. He had lost one of his jobs because he wasn't able to go back and forth. He had a friend that was a mechanic that knew how to fix, cars and stuff like that. I wasn't going to spend any more money into the car, so I was like, okay, well, you can go ahead, y'all do what y'all need to do. So he ended up getting the car, got it fixed in one day, and he was able to have a ride back and forth. He thanked me for it or whatever. And it was a lot of people that were saying, "Oh, girl, you stupid, you dumb. I would have never gave away my car. You could have got it fixed yourself, blah, blah, blah." But that was the thing about it. You're not going to understand the fact that God told me to do that. So you weren't going to understand the blessing behind that, which was my friend blessed me with, the F-150 that I had. Oh, my God, I love, hear me say love, because I'm about to cry now, honey. Oh, my baby is gone. My baby is gone. My F-150 is gone. But I know it's for the best. So, after that, like I said, a week later, he ended up giving me the truck, and he was like, "Well, baby, I don't want it. I got my other car. I really didn't never wanted the truck. You can have it, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "I can what?" So he told me I can have it. I was like, okay, love you too." So after that, I made sure I kept my baby up, and just to even let him know, I know how to treat cars. I've had my first car when I was 18, so you giving me this car, I know how to treat the car, I know how to be able to do this and be able to do that, blah blah blah. And so he knew that I was very responsible, when it came to vehicles. I'm not just gonna get it in and ride it and not get the fluids checked and this and that, and the brakes changed and tires and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna get all that done, because I learned my lesson from being young, not getting those things done, how it can have a toll, take a toll on your car. So I ended up getting the truck from him, and like I said, I was blessed with the truck. I've had my truck for 10 whole years, because like I said, he gave it to me in 2008, and he actually passed away in 2008, a little bit after he gave me that. And but as you can see, you see how God got him to bless me before he passed, though, right? So I had it for 10 years. Like I said, I treated my baby good. It was only a couple of times where she ran out of oil, and I was riding around with it bone dry, not knowing it was out of oil. But the thing about it was, I had just went to get an oil change. How it ran out of oil, I guess because I was ripping and running and going, so many miles a day. It must have burnt out within, 2 weeks, and I didn't know, because I was really doing a lot of traveling at one particular time with one of the jobs that I had. And I'm used to going to express oil change, and I'll go like every 3 to 4 weeks, just to get the fluids checked. And I had to start doing it every 2 weeks, because I was, doing a lot of traveling. So after that incident with the oil running out, but I was still riding around. I'm very shocked that the motor didn't lock up. Thank you, Lord, that it didn't. But I had to be a little bit more careful. But like I said, it took me, that car really took me for, that truck really took me for a whole entire 10 years. And I don't care what y'all say about Ford cars and why they try to give the little acronym saying Ford, FRD, means found on road daily. They got a lot of little stuff they want to try to say about Ford cars or Ford trucks. But that baby, like I said, took me for a whole entire 10 years. So, she has done her duty. She has done what she needed to do. And for me to have put, I think like Oh my God, because I think when he gave me the truck, I had 60,000 miles on it when he gave it to me, and at that particular time, the truck was a '99. He gave it to me in 2008, so it was going on 10 years old when he gave it to me, but it only had 60,000 miles on it. So that lets you know I did a lot of traveling because I've had it for 10 years, and I put 200. I think that truck got like 280 some thousand miles on it. So I have really put some miles on that truck, but what I did was I ended up giving it away. I tried to sell it at first. What ended up happening, I think I had put it on Let Go. I had got some offers, but it wasn't the offers that I wanted. And then I had took it to the auction because I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I can take it to the auction or whatever. I can go ahead and get them to sell it. Go ahead and get this quick money. And when I took it up there, I'm thinking, because they have the auctions on Wednesdays and Saturdays at this particular auction place. The people was like, oh yeah, we got people looking for trucks all the time, whatever. This right here should sell within a week. And I'm like, okay, cool. Gave him my information, left the truck up there, whatever, paid my little fee, entry fee and all that. But I just kept feeling very uneasy. And that was the spirit that was telling me, no, don't leave it here. But, this me ignoring the spirit. Because a lot of times, spirit tell you to do something. We go to ignoring the spirit. But, which isn't always good. So I ended up leaving it there for like, I left it there for 6 weeks. And what ended up happening was I had tried to find another place to sell it, couldn't sell it, and then the people really wasn't trying to give me the money that I wanted them to give me for it. And I just made a popcorn visit up there to the auction place because I'm calling every week. You're giving me the runaround. You're saying no one's showing up. You're saying that no, we're not gonna have the auction. You're saying it's the slow season, blah blah blah. Well, you should have told me that at the beginning before I left the truck up here that it was a slow season, that it may or may not sell. But no, you didn't tell me that. But the price that I put on my truck for a quick sale, mind you, the people jacked the price up. So what you were gonna do was sell my truck for that jacked up price. You were gonna keep that part of the money. You was gonna tell me that it sold for what I said it was gonna sell for. You were gonna give me some trumped up papers that you pulled together to say that this is how much money that the truck had sold for. But when I pulled up and I saw that you had added all that extra money onto the truck, which is the reason why I feel it didn't sell, because you claimed that you had people that was looking at the truck, but at the same time they didn't want to buy it because they thought the price was too high. Well, no wonder the price was too high, because when I came there, you had a whole different price from what I told you. So now knowing that you guys are rip-offs, I'm like, wow, no wonder, the spirit just kept telling me, no, don't leave your truck here. But I did it anyway. And so I was like, well, okay, God, what do I need to do? Because I'm not going to take it back to my new apartment and just leave it in the parking lot. So he told me to give it away. I said, give it away to who? Well, it's a friend of mine, that's getting ready to start his own business. He's a car connoisseur. You can sort of say that. He knows plenty of people that can get the car fixed. Now, mind you, the only reason why I was getting ready to sell it was because the truck was still running. But my mechanic told me that I had a month left to ride every day if I wanted to before the engine went out. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get an engine dropped in this truck. So I might as well give it to someone that I know that needs it, but has the resources or have the connections to be able to get that done. So when he told me to give it to, this particular person, I said, okay, God. I called him, signed the title over, and did the bill of sale, and I gave it to him. And the thing about it is, when everyone asks me, where's your truck, I just say, oh, it's gone. So for the ones that I know that's not like-minded like I am and understand, you have to let go to let God, you have to, be able to do this in order for you to get your blessings. There's only certain people that I said, oh, I gave it away. And those people responded with, oh, well, mama, you ain't got to worry about it then, because God getting ready to bless you with a new one. And guess what? I know that he is, because I was obedient and I did what he told me to do. Because the last time I gave a car away, I got the truck. So now giving this truck away, I can get something nicer, than I, got previous. And I can get something brand new this time, because God is in the season of giving me great things, and he's giving me brand new things, and also he's healing me as well. So knowing that I'm in a season where God's doing all these things for me, and like I said, it's not coming the way that I think or I see that it should come, but it's coming. So I am happy for it, and I'm excited about it. And God, you do it how you want to do it. You do it which way you want to do it. Because I'm not going to lie, but no, I don't want to have that surgery, because I'm like, Lord, this will be my very first surgery. I ain't never had nobody cutting on me before, and da-da-da-da. I'm like, I don't want to have to go through this. And God was like, who said you were going through it for you? And I'm like, hey, God just embarrassed me, but okay, you right, Lord. But sometimes he has to put you back in your place. Because like I said, what happens to you, what goes on with you, is not for you. It's for you to be able to be a testimony, or for you to be able to share with somebody else, not just for you. But I just wanted to share that with you guys about, me giving my truck away. No, I don't have my brand new car yet, but guess what? It's going to come. And when it comes, I'm going to be right back on here telling you guys about the brand new car, brand new truck, SUV that God blessed me with. Okay? So thank you guys for watching. I love you and peace.